Hey everyone! Well, we're here, we're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and the MLM we will be talking about today is MONAT. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading this video on Thanksgiving, so I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is in the US with me, and to everybody else, happy Thursday! I hope all of you are having just a great day no matter what you're doing. And I just want to say that I myself am very thankful just in general for YouTube, for my channel, and that I'm not in an MLM. And I'm also grateful and thankful for those of you who are also not in MLMs, those of you who have gotten out of your MLM, and for those of you who have turned down an amazing opportunity from a stranger or an old friend who hit you up in the DMs. And if you are in an MLM, I am thankful for your health and happiness as well. And if you do end up watching this video, all I ask is that you watch with an open mind and just know that I do not hate anyone that is mentioned in the videos, anyone that I put on video. It is never directed at them. They are just an example. And the thing that I do have an issue with is the MLM business structure. And these videos are just to point out the hypocrisy, the contradictions, and the manipulation that goes on in a variety of MLMs. All right, I think I have mentioned everyone and told everyone that I'm grateful and thankful for them. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description for all of my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started.
Hi everyone, this is Tony Van Schoik, Senior Executive Director with MONAT Global.
Which means she is the highest rank you can be in MONAT. So she is in less than 1% of the company, less than 0.5% of the company makes what she makes.
And $10 million income earner. I have a hard time with that rolling off my tongue, you guys. I'm not about edifying. But here's the one thing that I will tell you is that now we have 10 million reasons to help more and more people, and we want to be able to do it in half the time. So you guys, this really can take, and there's no cap on your dreams with this. I have been in this industry.
There's no cap on your dreams, then why is it that most of the company that you represent makes no money?
For over 2 decades. And I really found my stride in my last company prior to MONAT. This ain't my first rodeo. It was my 5th company that I signed up with and my 3rd startup. But there is one thing that I do know.
So she's been in 5 other MLMs. And why is it that other people, as long as they stay within the MLM world, like it's okay for them to leave MLMs and join different ones? That doesn't mean they're a failure in their last one. That just means that that business was bad, but this new MLM business that you join is okay. But yet if someone decides that they no longer want to be in the MLM world, they were a failure. It was their fault. And I don't understand that. So as long as you stay within the MLM world, you're never a failure. I mean, I guess I can understand that. But also, if the MLM that they're representing, that they're talking about, like, for example, MONAT, like, who's to say that she doesn't jump ship and join another one tomorrow? You know, this is the best one. This is the one that you need to join. But yet, she did well in her other one. Why would she leave it? If you're doing so well, why leave? And if it's the greatest company in the world, it's the one that, you know, makes all your hopes and dreams come true, why leave it?
Is that you cannot be successful in this business without helping other people. So,
well, yeah, that is 100% absolutely true. You cannot be successful in this business without recruiting other people. I'm sorry, helping other people.
I get to share with you, not have to. I get to share with you exactly all of the information that you will need in order to make an educated decision. Now, this thing has gone fast. I mean, you guys, it's been 7 years. We're a $2 billion team. Yes, team. And the company's value is just through the roof. On paper, we look like a 25-year-old company. We're the #1 growing direct sales company with momentum. We've been named Company of the Year. Ray Urnetta, our CEO and co-founder, has been named CEO of the Year. And we've also been listed as one of the best places to work. Now, I'm going to tell you is that this industry is no longer an option. It's a necessity. So the great thing is that you have the same opportunity that I did 7 years ago, but you have all of the tools.
Absolutely not. If that was the case, then every single person would be making at least livable wage, at least a healthy amount of income. Let me bring up the income disclosure statement again. When 92.26% of people in MONAT, and we'll even bring in 3%, were averaging $2,000 in a year. I mean, less than $2,000 in a year. That's not anything to live off of. You cannot live off of that. And they tell people that this is what you need to do. And people can argue and say, well, those are the people who only worked at part-time or they didn't really try. How do you know? Yes, maybe certain ones are out there and they didn't, put their all in. I'll give them that. But a majority have, and they still see nothing. The fact that most of the people who join this business, who buy a starter kit, who believe in the opportunity, who want this to work so well, numbers don't lie. And to say that people who join today can make it work as well as she did from 7 years ago when the company was first starting, that's just not a possibility. And if it was, we would see that reflected in the numbers.
And new countries that we're opening and new product expansion. So I'm super excited to share with you what that consists of. Now, you'll see that I have this little brochure in my hand. You guys, it is as simple as that. Okay, so you guys, I always carry around these 2 tools with me wherever I go. In my purse, in my luggage, in my backpack, because this seriously is all you need to share this wonderful business opportunity and product line. So I'm gonna start off, you guys, and even though I'm not gonna read directly from the brochure, I'm still gonna quote it because this is the top 10 of MONAT. But I wanna come to you with a little bit more of a personal story that, when we started and we...
Of course, we always need to hear the personal testimony, the why they started, or just something personal about them, because this is a personal business. We're in the world of making people's dreams come true. We're not, we have products, but it's really about making people's dreams come true. You cannot sell a dream. That's not a tangible thing that you can sell, but they keep trying.
We'll talk about it to this day. These ideas were woven into the top 10, and we're talking about product, people, and the paycheck. And what I love about this is that, you guys, our product line is tested more than any other line out there. Clinicals, third party, we do zero toxicity testing. And you guys, we're non-GMO, Leaping Bunny certified, gluten-free, all of those bells and whistles that people are really looking for in a clean beauty brand. And that's exactly what we are.
Yes, and there are other brands out there. There are many, many brands out there that are much, much, much cheaper than MONAT, that have all the bells and whistles as well, that you can find in many, many other places.
And so you guys, when we started 7 years ago, we only had 9 products. This was one of the 9. This is our flagship product. This is our Rejuvenate Oil. It is liquid gold. It looks like gold, it smells like gold, and it puts your money in a bank account like gold. There's 600 drops of this liquid gold in this bottle. And this is our flagship product. So our entire product line was built around this little lady right here. And so now, we launched with 9 products. Now we have many, many more. We've expanded our categories. We've expanded countries. So when I first came in, we only were in the United States, right? Y'all, are you ready for this? They projected to do $1 million in their first year. We did $25 million in our first year, only with 9 products, only in the United States. And then
yes, because the whole point was that you were not just selling the products, you were selling an opportunity along with it, and people bought into that. If it was just the products and that's all that it was and that's all that you were selling, great. But we know that's not true.
year later, we launched Canada. And then we had 12 products in our arsenal in year 2. Well, now we not only play in just the hair care space, we play in skincare, we play in wellness, and we just released body care. So we always set, we say to ourselves, well, what makes sense, right? Because good hair and skin.
I know what makes sense. Paying people to work for you instead of having them pay to work for you, and not lying to people and telling them to just keep going, that it's them. Just if you keep going, if you put your head down, keep going, when the numbers and the statistics around it are telling you otherwise. Maybe all of that
Comes from the inside and the outside. So hence our launch into wellness 2 years ago. And it's just amazing. Again, all plant-based. So we use the best of what Mother Nature and God put here on this earth. So about our product line, and I'm just gonna keep this brief, we have great tutorials that you can check, but the best part is, and I still say it to this day, we have the best damn shampoo on planet Earth. Now, if you want to go look on any of my social media, when we came out with skincare, that for me was a game changer, because I'm more of a mature woman in my 50s. My difference in the skincare alone, my before and afters are incredible. Practically all of my age spots, I have a couple more here that I'm working on, but I had age spots all over because I love being in the sun. And I was not smart and did not use sunscreen until later in life. We have a great sunscreen too. So anyways, flagship product, I equate our Rejuvenate oil to the same as Elon Musk's Tesla software, right? He built the software first, and then he built the product line around it. And so that's what we did. Okay, so you guys.
She just compared herself to Elon Musk's company, who is working on space stuff right now. So yeah, MONAT, just the same. Maybe I'll take the, maybe the reason why she brought up Elon Musk is because there is, he is working on space stuff, SpaceX. So her idea that MONAT and Tesla are similar are really out of this world. So she's correct in in that logic, I guess, that connection.
And I'm just going to be very brief here with you. I just want to say that we have that product promise. We have a yes list of what we say yes to. And I already talked about everything else. So the next thing that I want to talk about is I want to talk about the people. And this is actually number 9 in the brochure, is that we're truly a family. And there's one thing that I know more than anything else in the world is that, this is not the commodity, you guys. The product is not the commodity. It's truly the people that are the commodity, and they treat us like family, and I have felt that way since day one. Even with as fast as we have grown, there's so much stickiness in the field, in our corporate office, what we do together, and it reigns true is that when we are together, that's when we really make the difference. And so funny, because when we first started this, nobody had heard of MONAT. And now if I'm in a group of 10 to 15 people, at least one person has, and 1 out of 20, they're using the product as we speak. So that's a really cool.
1 out of 20 people are using MONAT. I don't think that math is true.
Thing to see. So, again, we've been able to touch, as far as market partners go, hundreds of thousands and millions of customers. So, and you guys, we have less than a 1% return rate still to this day.
Yes, because the way that you guys go about returning things is ridiculous. The fact that you make them pay for shipping and handling back, like seriously, you can't just send them a return slip for free. And also the fact that they push, you need to try the products for at least 60 days to know if it works or not, or just keep giving it, give it 3 months and, then, decide if you don't want to do the business anymore. So they are either pushed to go beyond that 30 days, or it's such a hassle to ship the products back that it's not even worth it. So I don't know why that's such a flex for them when you really look into it, you make it complicated. Your anyone who's an upline is just telling the downline to keep using the products. It's meant to be used every single day for X amount of time, replaces all of the stuff that you use. And also that if they don't want to do the business anymore, maybe they should try it for like 3 months and then decide. So it's already past that point. So yeah, you're going to have a very low return rate when, you're not really selling to real customers, you're selling to other people who think this is their own business. That is the problem.
It's unheard of in any retail situation. It's because people truly love the products, and the products are they truly have efficacy. Okay, so we talked about that. Now I want to talk about the paycheck, you guys, because this for me was a game changer, because that's all I had to look at when we started. We had a 2-page we call it a compensation plan detail, and we had a landing page for a website. We didn't have anything else like we do now. Samples, marketing materials, incredible training with both our field leaders and both with our website. I mean, you guys, state of the art. We're so innovative. To me, to this day, to watch everything that's happened, sometimes I have no words to describe. So,
same. The way that people are about MONAT and how hard they go for it and how much they truly, I believe they believe the words that they're saying. But, yeah, do people like the product? Probably. But when you also, on the other side, have people who are saying, it makes my hair fall out. It is not good. I am literally losing clumps of hair. And that the answer they're given is either that they're liars, or it's supposed to do that, or you're just a hater, or, well, that didn't happen to me, so there's no way it happened to you. Just because it doesn't happen to you doesn't mean it's not happening. If that's the case for everyone, plenty of people can say, well, I don't have cancer, so it doesn't exist. It sounds silly when it's like that, because we know it exists. We know it's out there. But just because something has not personally happened to you does not mean that other people aren't having a different experience and are upset with the results that are happening to them. So they get discredited. It's ridiculous.
the best part is that, I understand pay plans. I eat empirical evidence for breakfast. I eat pay plans for lunch because I want to know our competition, right? What are they paying out? And so to this day, 7 years later, there has been nobody in the industry that has rivaled what we pay out. Y'all, we pay out over 50 cents on the dollar. That's double the industry average.
I agree. I do agree with that. MONAT does offer 50% when most MLMs are between 15 and 25%. But MONAT has one of the highest products out there. Like for shampoo and conditioner, it's like over $100. That's a lot. And it also goes to show with their income disclosure statement, they have one of the worst income disclosure statements of people actually seeing money come in, because their products are so ridiculously expensive. So they are not only spending a bunch of money on these products, yes, they do get a discount, but when trying to find customers, it's really hard to sell someone on $120 shampoo and conditioner versus other MLMs. I mean, I'm not saying they're good either, they're terrible, but it's a lot easier to sell people on things that are cheaper than it is to tell someone this is the shampoo and conditioner you need. I know you may only be spending $10 on both, but let's elevate your routine, and you're going to be paying $120 every few months on shampoo and conditioner plus all the other stuff. Their prices are higher than other MLMs. They are not competitive when it comes to other brands, and I get it, they're going for this luxury brand thing, but for the average consumer, they cannot afford $100 and something in just shampoo and conditioner alone. So, that's why I believe the income disclosure statement is one of the worst. She's talking about paychecks as, this is her talking point. I would love for her to talk about the income disclosure statement. Instead of just talk about the compensation plan, talk about the income disclosure statement, because that's where you can really see things. That's where the true failure of MONAT, the MLM, the business structure shows.
Unheard of, because you know why? People are the commodity. So the best part is that there's so many different ways to get paid in the plan. There's 11 right now because we are expanding and we have founder shares available for people in Spain, Lithuania, and Australia.
Also, another thing of saying we get paid 11 different ways. Well, why is it that you need to be paid 11 different ways? The idea of being a salesperson, which is what they are in normal businesses, is just you go out there and you get commission on the products you sell, plus an hourly rate maybe as that, or a salary, and then you get commission, 2 ways to get paid. And if that was the case, I'd be like, okay, that's great. But it's 11. And pretty much all those have to do with recruitment. That's where the problem is. It should just be maximum 2 ways to get paid. One of those being that you get paid for working.
For people that sponsor in those countries. So the founder shares are huge, and they started with legacy founder shares when when we were just starting out. And so what they do is they take 1% of that commissionable volume, they put it in a pool, and whoever is qualified, and that's right in the middle of our pay plan, they get those shares are split up. So that's you and two people that are running with you in this business, and that's also the same as the car level.
Why can't it be that if you sell X amount, or just being a part of the business, like, you paid in to work for MONAT and you get a piece of that for being in the company? Why can't they do that?
We have a car you can earn, right? Earn, not win, earn. And you have to earn it. So the best part is that we have trip incentives. You get paid on your personal sales. You get paid on your directs. You get paid on leaders that you've helped promote out in your team. There's just so many different ways. There's a whole separate video of me talking about this, and also a corporate video as well for all the countries that we're in that breaks everything down. So these are just a few of the things that, you guys, it's a game changer. They could have taken this profit and put it back into their pocket, but they didn't. They gave it back to the field. And that to me spoke volumes. Okay, so you guys, we do everything. Everything is housed from.
Yeah, it sounds great when it's like, oh, they could have kept that profit themselves, but instead they gave it back to us. Yeah, well, notice how you only get a piece of it if you have 2 people underneath you. If you've recruited 2 people. If you bought the $200 kit and, your mom and your sister each bought $200 kit, so that's $600 that just went to MONAT, and they're willing to give you, I don't know how much a piece of that pie is. If you guys have seen my very first Plexus video, we talked about pie a lot. But a piece of that pie, you got $50 back, maybe, and that's being probably very generous. When you got your mom and your sister to pay $400 towards MONAT. They're so generous. Wow. Your mom and your sister could just given you $25 each, and then nobody lost out on any money. Besides, your mom and your sister, but like, if you want that $50, just ask them for it.
We do our own manufacturing and distribution. We have an amazing gratitude program, which, you guys, we created our own 501c3 arm of MONAT. Last year, we raised just a little over $500,000. This year, it's our goal to double that. Think about the effect that we can have and we're focusing on youth and education. Think about how many differences that we're gonna have in young people's lives. And so for every event that we do, we always have a gratitude component to it. It started as a grassroots movement. We did it one day in December for Senior Luises. He's the other co-chairman. He is Ray's father, our CEO. He used to ask us to do something on his birthday. Then it became a birthday week, and then a birthday month. Now it's every time we have an event. How do we give back? Because that's our love language, is giving back. So, great thing about gratitude, and you guys, I am going to refer to my list because I tend to scroll because I get so excited. Yes, and we are celebrated worldwide. We have so many awards, so many kudos, So many things that Stevie Awards and, we've been in Forbes and Cosmopolitan and Elle and, these are just some of them. Yahoo Business. So again, these are all things that we have been endorsed. We do not pay for that. Okay. So we've talked a little bit, you guys, about the opportunity. Sign up today, jump in with both feet. You have an opportunity for shares if you know people in those countries. And if you're in those countries, awesome. I don't know in the world where you can start a business for a mere $200 US, and that's 320, which is Australian. Everything else in every other country is in between. Y'all, you can't. You would spend that much building a website and designing your business cards, and that would be it.
What are you talking about? No. I mean, I guess if you're talking about like people who like go on Shark Tank and stuff and they literally start their business from the very ground up. Yeah, I mean, some of them have said that they started their business for even less. I mean, a lot of them do start it for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you're comparing MONAT to those kind of businesses, they're not the same. Also, MONAT is not, you're not starting a business. You're not starting a business. I so wish that it was made illegal to be able to say that you are starting your own business when you pay for a starter kit and they tell you, okay, now go recruit your friends and family. Go knock on people's DM doors and get strangers to get involved with this. Sell them the opportunity. That is not starting your own business.
This is really where, it's like a business in a box. And you sign up, everything is ready to go. You get immediate training. You get, immediate support from the person that you sign up with. It's phenomenal. And you get products. So you get to be a walking billboard, which you have to have.
Wow, that sounds so fun. If you started your own business, you could design the packaging. I said design the packaging. So I meant to say design or decide, but I was trying to say decide. You get to decide the packaging. You get to decide the logo of your company. You get to call it whatever you want. You get to decide the price. You get to decide what the company is called. You get to make all of those decisions, and you can get free training. If you want to teach yourself how to make a craft or do something, maybe you want to get into digital designs. That just requires you already having a computer. That requires no money up front. You can open up a digital store on Etsy or on some other website. That doesn't require you to spend $200 for an MLM. There are many, many ways that you can get these wonderful trainings on YouTube, and you can teach yourself anything. You can actually get free MLM trainings on YouTube, so you don't even have to pay the $200. I mean, you have to. If you want to work for MONAT, not work with MONAT, work for MONAT, you have to pay. I think their cheapest one is $100, but they usually go with the $200 one. You have to spend $200 to work for a company. If you want to work for yourself, you can do that for free. MONAT, it's not your own business. You're sacrificing time and money. At least if you do start your own business, you are sacrificing time and money. You're going to sacrifice time no matter what. They do like to say that you're sacrificing time when you're going to work, but you're always sacrificing time in no matter what you do. So, at least if you really do want to start your own business, just start your own business.
For the product, the people, and the paycheck, just like I talked about. Okay? So the best part is that you're immediately a business owner. The tax advantages are incredible. And we can talk more about that. There's a whole separate video for that as well. But the best part is that you get to be your own boss. You determine when you want to work. You determine your paycheck. You determine what you want to do.
How is it that you determine your paycheck when you are... The only way you can make money is if you sell the product or you get people to join underneath you. If both things don't happen, how are you in control of your paycheck? Make it make sense. Make that part make sense.
So that's another great thing. Now, back to the VIP, right? So the VIP starts at $19.95 in the US, and the highest it goes is $29.95 in Australia. That's for life. You get free shipping. You get a lifetime discount. You get that free product that I was talking about. You get that birthday coupon. And for soon, in some countries, we're going to start VIP points.
I understand she's excited about this stuff, but the way that people in MLMs, when they talk about things like this, like she's gonna talk about a loyalty program, you get free shipping and you get a birthday coupon. Companies have been doing that for years. For years. And let's say before they started to do the birthday coupon or whatever, if someone would send MONAT and wanted to give one of their customers a birthday coupon, they can't offer that. But if someone owns their own business and wants to do birthday coupons or just wants to randomly be like, you know what, everything's 25% off. You got, use this code 25% off. They can do that. But if you're in an MLM, you don't get a say on when promotions are run or how much things are or if there is a birthday coupon or not. You get no say over that.
It's going to be so cool where you can rack up points and get free product. And that will eventually be coming to everybody. But I'm going to tell you guys, such an incredible program. And I'm so proud to be a part of that, because that's what we can offer everybody, because I know for a fact the product is right for everybody. So we can talk about retail.
You can't say the product is just by fact that, the product is right for everybody. Not everything is right for everyone. Shocker.
But here's the best part of it, and this is what I love so much. Oh, here we go. Are the people. And you guys, I have met so many incredible people along this journey, even before in my other direct sales companies. Now, you guys, I have been working since I've been 16 years old. I was in the restaurant industry until I was in my early 30s. Okay, I ran restaurants and then I started my own brick and mortars. I had 2 of those. And that's when I started this industry, is alongside my brick and mortars, because the recession hurt one of my businesses very, very badly. So the best part is that I love this. I love sharing with other people. And there's 3 things, and this is a trickle down. It's all, I call it, we coin termed it because of Stuart, our president, cascading leadership. There are 3 things that I want to wake up and help you do every single morning, because this business is a business of service. It is a business in doing 3 things. 1, how can I serve you when I wake up every single morning? How can I help you? And how can I help you win? Okay, I just want to provide value for you. That's all. And that is our trickle down message. You guys, we've been saying this since day one. And I was the very first market partner. I have, watched and helped this culture bloom. And
well, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense on why she's 0.01% of the company.
The proudest thing that I can say that we've been able to do is cultivate these relationships. These people, they're not market partners. They're our MoFam. They are truly family. And that is the way that I mean, it just, my heart bursts when I talk about this. And that's why it makes me very emotional, is because we've helped people all over the world. And that, to me, that makes me more proud than any other factor.
It's shampoo. It's shampoo, lady. It's not that serious.
In this business. So you guys, a little bit about who we are, what we do. I certainly hope that if you're watching this and someone shared it with you, that you will be a part of our MoFam and you will change your future, because I guarantee you that if you do the income producing activities, which you can check out, that would be like the second part to this video, 4 simple things that you need to do to run a business like this. And I can show you exactly how to do it, and the person that invited you can show you exactly how to do it. All right, you guys, this is Tony Van Schoik. Mwah. Love ya.
Bye, MONAT lady. Ooh, man, she's mo serious about MONAT. MoFam. I don't watch enough MONAT stuff to hear that. I know that that's a thing, but ooh, that's well, wouldn't that be like copyright infringement? Because MONAT stands for modern nature, so it'd be like Modern Family, and there's a show called Modern Family. So are they infringing on that? I don't know. I doubt that Modern Family calls themselves MoFam, but I don't know. I don't watch Modern Family. I feel like I'd like it though. Anyways, went on that weird tangent, but yeah, it's just this whole part of MONAT that's we care about the people. It's every MLM. It's yeah, you're not gonna say that you're in it for the people at the top, and we just want the people at the bottom to buy into this lie because we don't really care about them. Because it's just funny to be a company that claims you're all about loving the people and wanting to value people and just wanting to help people, when it is the number one industry that just takes from people. It just takes from people mentally, financially, emotionally. It just takes and grasps on and will hold on as long as it possibly can. It's literally a leech. Leeches are not fun to have attached to you. So, yeah, you can claim all you want up and down that you care about people and you're just there to help people. If that was the case, then you wouldn't be an MLM business structure. It's really that simple. Alright, you guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. And if you really, really, really like it, hit that notification bell so you know whenever I upload a video. Let's talk all things modern nature, MoFam, MONAT in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!